Welcome back, everyone, for part two of this four-part series. In part two, we will be uncovering the gateways, governments, and the guardians of the subterranean accord. When the gates were sealed, they didn't lock demons in, they locked the truth out. But some gates still breathe beneath mountains, deserts, and oceans, and those who rule us, they've always known. Hidden entrances to subterranean realms. Let's talk locations, real places on Earth tied to the ancient and modern access points to the inner world. Bosegi Mountains, Romania. A team of Romanian and American scientists allegedly discovered a massive underground chamber beneath these mountains using ground-penetrating radar. The chamber was perfectly symmetrical, with a holographic library and giant stone tables. Their discovery was immediately classified under a U.S.-Romanian treaty. There are whispers that this was one of the ancient thrones of the subterranean kings, left behind or still inhabited. Mount Shasta, California. Regarded by indigenous tribes and mystics alike as a living entity, Shasta is said to house the city of Telos, inhabited by Lemurian survivors. Contactees describe humanoid but advanced beings who live inside. 1930s expeditions and military encounters reported people disappearing near cavern openings. The military later restricted large swaths of the land. Antarctica, the Forbidden South. Once a green temperate land, now locked in ice, Antarctica holds more than ice cores. Operation High Jump, 1947, a massive U.S. military mission led by Admiral Byrd, encountered a flying force that could travel pole to pole in seconds. Nazi expeditions were obsessed with a supposed inner Earth entrance below Neuschwabenland. Treaties today prohibit unauthorized exploration beyond certain coordinates. Why? The Himalayas, Tibet to Nepal. Ancient Buddhist texts explicitly speak of Shambhala and Agartha, kingdoms beneath the snow and stone. Initiated monks know the pathways but don't reveal them. During World War II, the SS sent expeditions here to make contact with underground masters. Multiple caves are guarded by monks to this day, some rumored to vibrate at a different frequency entirely. Modern governments and their underground obsession. What happens when mythology bleeds into infrastructure? U.S. deep underground military bases. There are over 140 plus confirmed underground bases from Cheyenne Mountain to Dulce Base in New Mexico. Witnesses report biogenetic experiments, non-human personnel, and shuttles traveling via magneto-levitation tubes. These are not bunkers. These are cities, connected and powered, hidden from us. The Vatican's catacombs and libraries. The Vatican owns massive underground chambers, including a vaulted library said to stretch for miles. Some believe Vatican archaeologists uncovered texts and artifacts proving the existence of the subterranean kings. Why do they keep their deepest archives 2 stories beneath ground? China's subterranean programs. China has a 3,000-mile underground tunnel system used to hide nuclear weapons, but satellite images show structures built into cave systems in Tibet and Xinjiang. Rumors suggest that China discovered active portals or chambers that align with Vedic underground realms. Hints in plain sight: surface culture, subterranean influence. The greatest trick isn't hiding underground, it's building a world above that reflects your image without people even realizing it. Let's break it down. Serpent symbolism. From medical logos to ancient thrones, serpents abound. Why? In Patala, the Nagas rule. Serpents who walk, speak, and build kingdoms of light underground. Kings of the past wore coiled serpent headpieces. Were these badges of allegiance? Obsession with triangles, pyramids, and portals architecture is ritual. From pyramids to stargates, we're building in their image. Most surface cities mimic ancient geometries, perhaps as offerings or beacons. The Pentagon, CERN, Masonic lodges all arrange space with portal mathematics. Sudden technological leaps. Every time contact is rumored, world wars, global crises, Antarctica missions, we leap forward. 1940s, jet engines, radar, nuclear energy. 1990s, fiber optics, stealth technology, quantum encryption. What's next? Biotech merging with consciousness. Now here's the chilling part. In Hindu cosmology, Patala was never destroyed, just hidden. It is said the king Bali still rules from Sutala. protected by Vishnu himself? Could world leaders still be renewing the ancient pacts, offering loyalty, bloodlines, or secrecy in return for control? Could these treaties be the real reason why those who rise to power must be initiated, not politically, but spiritually? Before we end part 2, we must acknowledge that the earth has kings you've never met. The people think they vote for rulers, but rulers only serve. The question is, who do they serve? This is not folklore. This is architecture, policy, bloodlines, and silence. The evidence is everywhere, but the pattern is denied. Why? Because if you accept that surface civilization is ruled by subterranean powers, then you must also accept our history is fabricated, our technologies are borrowed, and our freedom is conditional. This is Tony Vortex. You've seen the signs, you've felt the pull. The deeper questions are coming now, and so are the deeper answers. If you stayed to the end, then let me know if you're ready for part 3 of how subterranean kings influence the surface world.